Hey, what is up guys, it's Adada here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do F2L without any algorithms. So basically what this is it's called the intuitive method. What it is instead of using algorithms, use your intuition to solve the first two layers, which is what F2L stands for. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So if you're wondering if you need any prerequisites for this video, you don't need to know much since this is nearly the first step to solving a Rubik's Cube. All you need to know is how to make the white cross, and I'll leave a link to my other video on how to solve a Rubik's Cube up here so you guys can check that out. But once you know how to solve a white cross, come right back here and I'll teach you guys the intuitive method of F2L. I've already scrambled my cube and gotten the white cross done. Again, if you don't know how to do that, I will leave a link to my other video where I teach the white cross in the little eye, so if you guys click that, you guys can figure that out. But now let's get into solving F2L. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to look for any matching pairs that we already have in the top layer. So as you guys can see, we have these right here. So let's take a look at one of the fundamental concepts right now. So to slide a piece in, what you need to do is you want to have these two facing you where it needs to go. Place this, the matching set, over where it needs to go. Move it away. Move this over here. So now you have the white piece. Match up the two white pieces and put it back in. So if you guys didn't catch that, here it is again. So you put this over here, move it out of the way, in so that the white is facing, match up both whites and put them back in. So now as you guys can see, we've already done that much. Now let's move on to one of our cases. So the first thing that we should look for is we should look for matching corner and edge pieces sets in the top. So the top is where we would be doing a bunch of all of the F2L stuff. So as you guys can see in the top, the first thing I see is a green, red, and white piece. And its matching counterpart is over here. So as I said, in the top, we're going to be doing everything. So let's move it to the top. There. Now everything is in the top layer. So as you guys can see, we move the green and the red piece. And we move this one. So now everything's in the top. Now, as you guys can see, this white is facing upwards. So if it's facing upwards, what we need to do is we need to drag this green on top of the green where it needs to go. So as you guys can see, these three are lined up and our other piece is over here. Now we need to figure out where it's going. So since this is going over here, what we can do is we take our matching piece and we move it away from us, and we bring our non-matching piece and line it up, bring it back in, and now again, that fundamental concept that we learned earlier, move it out of the way, bring it up, bring it back in, put it down. And as you guys can see, we've already done that much. Now let's move on to another case. So we have this thing down here, and we need to move it up to the top. So again, we can do that by going up, side, down. And now since it's facing the side, what do? Well, since they're the same color on the top, what we can do is we want to move this over here. So they're buddies, right? Or this over here, actually, since we want the red on top and the blue on the side. So one thing that we can do to get that there is we can move this blue out of the way, right? We can move the corner piece out of the way so that we can bring this one over here, and now they can be buddies. So if you guys didn't catch that, we want to move, since they're the same color on the top, we move this away, bring them together so that they're buddies, and now we bring it back, and now they're together. Now again, we can use that concept that we learned earlier of bringing this, 1, 2. Just have one more case to learn about, and that is if there's two different colors on the top. So first you want to check if they are automatically compatible. So what that means is that you can just move this over here. So like that, and now they're together, and you can just drag them into place. But they could not be. And let me show you guys how to work with that one. So here we have it that the top two colors are different and this one is facing to the side. So what we do is we hold this so we have both of these where it needs to be in between. And then what we want to do is we want to move this out of the way, bring this over there, and pull it up. So now it's just like the previous case that we just saw. So let me do that again for you guys. So we move it out of the way, so this piece is not disturbed. Move this one over here, so now it can be over here. And bring it right like that. Now what we can do, again, is we can just pull that over there so the two colors are matching. Put white on white, and done. There we go. We have just solved that. So then what you guys can do is you guys can just apply these to all the examples that you see. So it doesn't actually have to be a perfect case or anything. So we want to move this blue and this red over red. So we already know what to do. So we see the white is facing us, so we just drag it to where it needs to be. And then what we can do is just bada bang, bada boom. And it's in. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Leave any ideas you have for future videos down in the comment section below. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.